We all have different bodies and we all have different issues going on. Different pain, different issues, different things going on. And sometimes our imbalances we're not even aware of until you show up to class and I start pointing some things out for you. So I work with every load-bearing joint of the body, the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the shoulders. So for instance, if you were to go to an Egoscue clinic, they would probably only work with one part of you, the part that was out. Oh, it's my shoulder's hurting me. They'd work with your shoulder for a couple months and you'd be gone. Okay? But understand your whole body's connected. If your shoulder's out of alignment here, it's affecting your hip here, it's affecting your knee here. Your foot down here is affecting this hip and this knee and this hip. Everything's connected. So it's not a matter of working one part of the body for one person and then one part of a body for another. It's all of it. So when you come to my classes, you'll hear me say things like, get into the center of your heel. Push all your toes down evenly into the floor. So notice on that, it didn't matter if you lean in or out, you're getting in the center of the heel. And you're going to press all your toes out evenly. That takes care of that. Doesn't matter if you lean in or lean out, we're taking care of there. Same thing with every other part of the body. It doesn't really matter if it's this, if it's this, if it's this. Whatever it is, it's all connected. So for instance, if this hip is out of alignment, this knee is going to be out of alignment. It's going to affect the low back right here on this side as well. We've got to work with all of it. We've got to correct everything at the same time. So let's say you're in my class or you have my DVD and you're going to hear me say this. Okay, on this exercise, if you have low back issues, you're gonna, and then the instruction is you keep your feet on the floor on that exercise. If you don't have low back issues, your legs are coming up to tabletop. If you're more advanced, your legs are going straight in the air. So I will give different modifications so that if you have back issues, you're going to be doing the exercise a little bit different than someone who does not have back issues. Okay? And that's what you'll hear. If you have neck issues, on this one, I'll say things like, if you have any neck issues or if your neck is screaming at you right now, put your head on the floor. You're going to finish this up with your head on the floor. Everyone else, you're going to put your hands behind the head, lift your chest, and push your shoulders down. Okay? So I will show you and I will demonstrate, and you'll hear, oh, that's me. Shoulder, right here, that's me. And you'll hear me say, let's say you have knee issues. Okay? There's points of time where you roll over on your hands and knees. And you'll hear me say, if there's anybody that this hurts your knees or your wrists to be on your hands and knees, roll over on your back. I'll give you a different exercise. And you'll do basically the replica exercise, but on your back instead of on your hands and knees. And you'll get the same work in your legs and your core, but you won't be hurting your knees while you're doing it. So that's how I create modifications, how I create modifications for different people with different things going on. The other thing is to know that when you're first starting, you don't want to do too much too fast. You want to just do little bits. And I often request in my class, if you're new to my class, slow down a little bit. Take a rest. Don't do so much because you'll feel it tomorrow. There'll be the smaller muscles of the body and you'll wake up and go, whoa, can I feel that core today? So you don't want to do too much in the beginning. When you have a deconditioned body, meaning you haven't been working out for a while, you want to do things a little differently than maybe an athlete that's coming in my class because they need to stretch out or because they have IT band issues because they're running on the outside of one foot. So everyone is different, every body is different, but the exercises are basically the same because getting back to centered is going to be the same type of work. You're working equally on both sides. Okay?